Alright, hello everyone. Make sure that you perform these stretches with me while I'm doing it. Don't just sit there and watch, get active. What's up USANA family? My name is Nam, I'm the Silver Director in USANA, and also I will be the personal trainer for your 28 days program. Woo! So this is our shirt. If you haven't seen it, you need to grab one. Alright, so today's sessions, what I'm going to be doing is that this is a recorded session. And what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to walk you through a few stretches. You know, during this time when we were quarantined, people have to work from home. A lot of them sit on their desk the whole day, okay? Or even from 9 to 5 even. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, the moment that they stand up, right? So what I'm doing today is I want to introduce you to a few stretches that you can use probably every single hour or two during your working hours. Okay, so let's get started. All right, the first stretch that I want to introduce you to, this is to open up your chest cavity. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be sitting a little bit away from your desk. The distance should be like this. Okay, where you can extend your back, but at the same time having your elbow on the table. Your hand is going to be placed behind your neck like that. So that's your starting position. So try to keep your elbow as close to your head as possible. Alright, so what you're going to be doing is that you're going to push your chest. You're going to be pushing your chest downward. Alright, push your chest downward so that this particular part here on your back will be stretched. But at the same time, as you push downward, your chest will expand as well, and I'll show you how. Alright, so this is your position. Then what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be slowly lifting one side of your elbow up all the way out like that. Alright, now while you're doing that, I want you to hold your breath. Alright, I'll demonstrate it now. When you come out, make sure that you release the air from your lungs. Okay, hold it on top position, then breathe out as you come back down. Then we do the same for the other side. Now you need to take a deep breath at the bottom of the position. All right, again. All right. Now, with this exercise, I recommend you to breathe through your nose rather than breathing through your mouth. Why? Our body is created quite interestingly. When you breathe through your nose, actually your nervous system will be more calm. When you breathe through your mouth, you will feel more like you are pumping up. Just try that when you do exercise. If you're going to be starting your session, try to breathe through your mouth. You actually will raise up your heart rate. But if you only breathe through your nose, just like a lot of marathon runners, they actually breathe only through their nose. So that is how they keep their endurance and also keep their consistency throughout the whole marathon. Okay, so when you do this exercise, I want you to be calm. So therefore, breathe through your nose. So in our next stretch, you're going to be required to be standing up. All right, it's good for us to stand up anyway during our working hours, just to get the blood flow. Okay, so in this particular stretch, what we're going to be stretching out is this particular region here. When you sit down a lot, we tend to crunch over, our shoulder hunch over, and therefore everything at the front here is very tight. So we want to open ourselves up a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is that for our first position, you're going to get into a lunge. Okay, just like that. Okay, so keep yourself in a very neutral position. One leg at the front, one leg at the back. Then you can have your hands up high. Okay, open up your chest. How can you open up your chest? I recommend you with your elbow, turn them in. The moment you turn them in, your chest will extend. If I stand like that, now open, and can you see if I turn my elbow in, my chest instantly open up. If I turn my elbow in, my chest will curve in. Okay, so I have your elbow turn inward. So at the top, my elbow turn inwards, and what I'm going to be doing is that take a deep breath and release side like that. Or I can feel like a big stretch around this particular region here. Okay, then come back to the front. Take a deep breath through your nose. Okay, now with this exercise, I highly recommend you to do 5 times each side. With any exercise with any stretch that I introduce you to, we should stick to around 5 repetitions. Okay, so I swap to the other leg. I do the same thing, hands up high, turn my elbow in, and turn to the other side. I highly recommend you, when you do stretches like this, really just take it slowly, okay? Do not rush it. We're supposed to be in a calm stage. We're supposed to be feeling relaxed when we're doing this, okay? We don't need to rush or anything. And it's good for you to just hop off the computer, hop off the work that you're doing, let your mind kind of free just for a few seconds. So with this stretch, this one will open up your chest region, especially the upper chest. How to do this one? First thing first, I want you to interlock your hand like that, but behind you. So I'm going to show you, interlock it behind me. Then I'm going to sit upright. To start off this movement, your body has to be upright, your hand has to be straight. Then we are going to be looking up while keeping your arm behind you straight. And breathe normally. At the same time, I want you to actively pull your shoulder back as well. Because why? The chest muscle, anything in our chest also connects to our shoulder. So by pulling your shoulder back, that will also stretch out the chest region. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. First, interlock my fingers, keep my body up tight, and pull my shoulder back while looking up. Breathe normally through your nose. Do this for around 10 breaths. Okay? Then you feel a good stretch around your upper chest region. Make sure you take a deep breath, then you will feel the stretch. Enjoy. Now with this stretch, what I'm about to introduce you to, this stretch is more on your lower back, because you know we're sitting down all day and then your lower back being loaded up in that same position, it stays in the same position as well. When the muscles stay at the same position, it gets very tight. That's why people have to stretch. That's why people stand up and being a bit active, walk around. So if you sit down all day, and especially when we're at home, it's very comfortable, this stretch becomes even more essential. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be sitting very normal, just like how you do on your desk, hands on your hips, around your hip area. And what you're going to be doing is that first thing, you're going to crunch your abs. So I'm actually hunching over right now, but then I'm crunching my abs, then I'm pushing my hip forward, crunching, and then hip forward, crunching, push my hip forward. By doing that, I'm actually activating my lower back a little bit. When we're activating it, the blood flows through the muscle fibers, and it actually helps with relaxing the muscle as well, so that the muscle can be less tense when you stand up. Because that feeling when you sit down in the same position for a long period of time and then you stand up, oh, that's not what you want. Okay, so do this exercise, do this particular stretch for several times. This one, since you are sitting down, I reckon you can do around 10 repetitions. Okay, so this is how we count repetition in this one. 1, 2. Okay, so 1 when you crunch, and same 1 when you extend your hip. That counts as 1 repetition. It is one of my favorite. Why do I say that? When you sit down for a long period of time, where do you feel the most tense? Am I right? Around this particular part of your neck here. Why? Our neck, our head, I have to be honest with you, is quite heavy. So that's why this particular muscle here has to work a lot to stabilize your head. So they become tense over a long period of time, especially when you sit down. So this stretch here that I'm about to show you, I do this on a daily basis. And it really, really helps me with losing that tension around your neck, okay? So first thing first, you need to sit in a straight up position. Then with one hand of yours, doesn't matter which hand, place them right underneath your hip in this plane, okay? So your hand goes in underneath your thigh, Then keep your body in a straight up or upright position. And what you're gonna be doing is first, you're gonna start with the other hand down. You're gonna move your head to the opposite side. Then hold it there. You don't really need this hand to pull it over. You can move your neck. Hold it there, hold it there, and hold it there. Now, you're gonna be moving to the side and also to the front, okay? Our neck structure, our spine structure does not support when we actually just pulling our head to the side. So we need to pull it to the side and towards the front. I'll show you on the side view as well. Okay? So this is the side view. This is the side view. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm pulling my head to the side and also to the front. Then I'll feel a big stretch here. We're going to hold it there. You can also move your head a little bit as well, down, but do not pass the midline, because we still want to stretch only the left side, or my left side. Okay, move them around a little bit. Hold it there for around 30 seconds. Just breathe normally, and then you swap to the other side. This one, you can do it every single hours. Now, use them for your work from home office. Make sure that you follow the instruction. Make sure that you take everything slowly. Deep breath through your nose, and make sure that you don't rush through the movement. Thank you very much.